Welcome back to Chaos Corner. Welcome back to Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Welcome back to the AEW Full Gear live to tape watch along. Now it's 8:14 Eastern Standard Time, coming up on 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, and the pay-per-view starting just now. Right now. So the first 15 minutes was the final match of the Tailgate Brawl, which saw Hechicero, Okada, and Takeshita lose to Mystico and his band of cohorts as they retained the CML Trios titles. So you're paying the 40 or 50 bucks for the pay-per-view to start at 8 o'clock, and it doesn't start by the time Darby Allin gets in the ring and this starts. It'll be 8:17 Eastern Standard Time. You might as well just put it on the main card and subtract one of the other matches, seeing that there's 9 matches on the main card. What the fuck are you doing here, TK? I didn't pay for that match. I could watch it for free. That's what it was supposed to be. I don't want to bitch and complain on here, but what are we doing? And the whole sell for Takeshita and Okada and the Callis family to be teamed up was the heat. The animosity growing between the two Japanese stars, the old and the new. And you didn't even give the payoff for that on Full Gear, and you put it on the pay-per-view. Can you say lazy booking, as Cornette says? Listen, I'm here in the lounge. I'm having a good time. I haven't done this in a while. I'm under the weather. I've missed all the local big shows here, even my home at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. And then I stay home to do this because I don't want to spread my virus to anyone else. And we get that as the first match. And the first bout on the real main card is Darby and PAC. Now, just last week on Dynamite, Blood and Guts, PAC threw Darby 12 feet in the air onto double fire tables. And he's got some bandages on right now, but nobody has sold any of the injuries or blood or wounds from less than a week ago on Blood and Guts. Where's the sell? Where's the believability? This is a nothing match. What is this for? Because he threw him into the tables of fire? Again, I'm giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly because it's one man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. That's why you're here. They're in the Prudential Center. It looks like a sold-out crowd. TK usually puts on decent bangers, as the kids say, for pay-per-views. You certainly get your money's worth. I mean, we're going to be here all night. I'm doing this in segments and then loading up to the channel, so it's live in real time right now. By the time you see it, it's maybe 10 or 15 minutes after the total live action of the match. So you get the concept of live to tape. Why do it live? So you guys are glued here and you have to stay here, bounce around, check out other channels or other podcasters, because this isn't a fucking podcast, it's a show. Check out other streams, watch it on the pay-per-view, and you come back and watch my reaction whenever you want, at your leisure. That's the whole purpose of this. Again, I'm so disappointed in Takeshita and Okada. No payoff whatsoever. Didn't even really push the story. It's the same shit you see on Dynamite or Collision. There's the bell. PAC in great shape. Darby Allin, he does have his arm, his forearm, his right arm taped up. He has the ribs. He's the only one who wasn't on TV after the Blood and Guts, and then at least he's trying to sell it and make it look realistic. They start off with a collar and elbow tie-up. And again, 8:19, almost 8:20 Eastern Standard Time by the time you start off the main event, the main card, the pay-per-view. I don't know what we're doing here. It's what it's time for me. Austin, thanks for being here, brother. Jen, I hope you're out there. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and Sockface are in the booth, along with yours truly. I haven't done the live to tape watch-alongs in a long time. So it's a distraction, especially with being under the weather. Excuse me again. And to be here in the lounge. It's can't make it up, man. This is good times. Listen, I do enjoy all pro wrestling. WWE, AEW, TNA Impact, MLW, the NWA, New Japan, CMLL, AAA, the list goes on. And especially, of course, the backbone of this industry, the independent scene, which I'm still involved with at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Darby Allin, kind of like a new version, smaller version of like a Mick Foley with the punishment that he takes. And PAC, this guy, I don't know if he has problems with travel issues or if he doesn't get this, the ring psychology. But this guy should be a champion somewhere. He's incredible, PAC, incredible shape. What an athlete. Doesn't always seem to put his matches together, though. It's just my opinion. My over 50 years as a scout, an agent, a researcher, a fan, a smart, a mark. That's right, I said it, a mark. And of course, my over 3 decades as a pro wrestling manager in the ring with numerous Hall of Famers, legends, heroes, young lions, and took the fucking bumps too. And that's why you hear the credibility of what I know as an insider who's been in the ring, which most of you out there watching right now have never stepped foot in the ring. Not that you don't know what you're talking about, that you don't pay attention, that I'm any better than you, but do you really know without ever getting in there and competing? Think about it. Right now, put that into your pipe and smoke it. You sell Darby Allin as this daredevil freak who takes punishment, does all these high-risk maneuvers, and PAC's a part of the Death Riders, and they're in here right now. It's kind of refreshing as an actual wrestling match. Darby Allin can actually wrestle instead of his death-defying antics where, who knows what he's going to do next to get over with the crowd in AEW and the fans, because it's all about shock value in AEW. And I said it on the opening monologue, and of course the last segment I just put up with the Kesuke and Okada in that CMLL match, which really was supposed to be the 0-hour tailgate brawl, but they put it on the main card. So I figure we'll be here till almost 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, approaching midnight. That's what I'm thinking. Both men going back and forth, and this is actually a wrestling match. Different holds, different maneuvers, nothing too death-defying, and not even a coffin drop yet. Both men on the ring apron, big forearm shiver by PAC. Not to be confused with Tupac or X-Pac. Kicking back and relaxing. How's everybody doing? Look at the strength. And again, PAC picking him up overhead. And he's going to toss Darby Allin outside the ring. What's he going to do? Big body slam from the ring apron onto the floors outside. Again, nothing that they haven't done already. They just did that blood and guts from higher into 2 burning tables. So again, what haven't you seen from these two in particular? What haven't you seen in a match with them or previous weeks or from this company? Big thud. And again, you tell me what you think about the crowd. I don't have the volume up too high because I want you guys to hear me in this way. I don't have to over-talk everything, especially with the respiratory issue going on. Wonder how the rest of the guys are doing out there that are doing this tonight. Hooligram or Otis or Jesse or Scripps or Hoodie Rob Bay or Future or the Midmo Smart or the Wrestling Council guys. I mean, I wonder what everybody's doing out there. I know JD will be on later, the Solid Monster. I'll be checking it out. I'll be moderating over on JD's after this stream is over. So go check out Off the Script, the #1 fucking podcast on this space on YouTube on the planet. The guy belongs on Sirius XM. He belongs on Pro Wrestling Nation, Busted Open, whatever the fuck you want to call it. PAC right now taking off the tape and the gauze that's on Darby's body for selling the burns. And I'm giving the old, like you would give somebody the old skin burn, rope burn. You can see some marks and some bruises on Darby Allin because we know that he pretty much does it for real. Now he's scratching his nails across the back of Darby Allin. It'll be interesting to see how many buys. You can't really count on the ratings anymore. The ratings have been terrible for both of the big companies. Now, a close up on Darby's back, and it looks like he's got some burn scars on there. But who knows if it's real or not? I would say no. That's just me. But with Darby, you never know. He's a modern day Mick Foley. PAC definitely getting the better of the two right now, but what does this match mean? And is Claudio Cesaro around anywhere? Is Wheeler Yuta, Garcia? Is there going to be interference in this? I can't see PAC beating Darby Allin. Wow, side to side, from pillar to post, PAC throws Darby Allin right through the ring ropes, right past the ring post to the outside. The risks that this kid, he's probably in his earlier middle 30s, that he takes is unbelievable. And, I know everyone says the usual, how's he going to be in 5 years, 10 years? Fuck, how's he going to be tomorrow? Never mind 5 or 10 years. AEW certainly missing the star power with no Ospreay, no Swerve, no MJF. Wardlow's lost in space. You haven't seen Cope Christian lately, have you? Cope Edge, whatever the fuck his name is. Beautiful missile drop kick by PAC from the top rope. It might have been on the second rope. Partial pin attempt, 2, and Darby kicks up. And the amount of punishment that Darby Allin can take. I mean, am I right? PAC should be all over this kid. This kid's got unbelievable resilience, and you're just stalking him and walking around. Don't let up. Where do we lead from this match? Where do we go? Where does it go for PAC and the Death Riders? That angle has fallen flat. It was supposed to be a Darby and Mox with the big feud. And you got Darby against O'Reilly tonight. Hello? McFly? Is anybody home? The crowd is... I don't know. You could hear the reaction. Lukewarm at best. Beautiful middle rope suicide dive by Darby Allin. I mean, it's hard to be shocked by Darby and what he does, because he does it every week. Now, he looks like he's looking for a weapon, looking for a cheer. Now, this is allegedly your opening bout to get the crowd going for a long pay-per-view. You go with Darby and PAC as your opening match, which technically it really wasn't on a pay-per-view because it was the Callis family in that CMLL trios match, which kind of fell flat. And this isn't blowing me away. Now, PAC is set up outside the ring on a chair. Darby going up to the top. You know he's going for the coffin drop, or what is he going to do here? A missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle, from the ring post, onto a seated PAC, and knocks him off the chair. Again, This is things that we see from Darby every time he's in the ring. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that's a holy shit moment, nothing that's going to give you the shock value that Darby always gives you. Or as Nigel McGuinness just said, a missile drop kick. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What would you have started off with a match here to open things up? I don't know if I would have started off with PAC and Darby, to be honest with you. I don't know if I would have started off with this match. I really want to get the crowd going and getting them excited. And unless you're doing something crazy with Darby, I mean, is this the right match to open up your pay-per-view? I don't think so. Darby's got a PAC in a nice chokehold right now, but it looks like PAC's going to stand up. Maybe toss him into a suplex here from the chokehold. Reversal by Darby Allin. Boot to the jib by PAC on Darby Allin. Beautiful back suplex by PAC. Beautiful tossing suplex by PAC into the corner goes Darby Allin. And then out of nowhere, Darby recovers and hits him with a clothesline. 140-pound kid hitting someone like PAC with a clothesline. Now they're both out in the middle of the ring. Match a little bit to be desired. I'm not shitting on anything. I love pro wrestling. I love the athletes. It's not the talent. It's the storylines, the emotional investments, the ring psychology. It's the storytelling. And right here, there's no story. You guys let me know what you think when you see this. We're 17 minutes in on this bout from introduction to where we are now. That's another thing with Tony. If I can critique here, I've earned it. I don't deserve it. I've earned it. Every match got to be 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Why? You can't tell the story in 8 minutes, 10, 12? Special matches go 20 and plus, not regular matches. Modified coffin drop by Darby Allin off the middle rope. PAC didn't really sell it. He's hitting the ropes hard now. Bang! Clothesline from hell by PAC on Darby Allin. Now you know he's not going to pin Darby. It takes something superhuman to get this guy to be pinned. Again, this is not the match I would have opened up with. And you would say, well, Chaos, well, tell us, man. You've been talking about it for 5 minutes. Tell us what match you would have opened up with. I would have opened up with maybe Lashley and Benjamin. Maybe Mox and O'Reilly. Maybe Fletcher and Briscoe, something a little more than this, but I don't know. You could have went anyway, but I wouldn't have went here. And it's actually kind of a wrestling match, to be honest with you, which is a surprise in itself. Right now, PAC has like a submission hold on Darby Allin. Got his left arm tied up around the neck, foot on the rope by Darby Allin. Now you got to break it up. And you guys could even go back if you get the replay of the pay-per-view, watch along with me and start it at the same time. Let me not slam all the Red Bull. It's too early. I got to be up here for hours. Got to be on my game. I can't really bring my full energy, motivation, and passion. You guys understand that, right?
It's been a great venue for AEW.
Gotta stay hydrated as well. Thanks for being here. Again, this was impromptu. Last minute, I decided to do this about 7 o'clock is when I really, this Eastern Standard Time is when I said, let me hop on the train, get some content, original content here on the channel. And again, I don't give a fuck who's watching, to be quite honest with you. If you're here, I appreciate you. If you're not here, well, then you're missing out on entertainment. PAC basically been dominating Darby Allin. And nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy except for PAC throwing Darby out of the ring onto the floor, which happens just about every match Darby's in.
That one with that metal plate
PAC up to the top rope.
to the top. Black Arrow, one of the most dangerous weapons in here.
Goes for the corkscrew 450 and misses. Darby looks like he's going for the stinger. What did he call this? The stinger deadlock, the stinger scorpion deadlock. Is that what he's doing here? And PAC's waving somebody on. Who's he waving on? And here it is, just like I called. Where's Wheeler Yuta? Where's Claudio Cesaro? Yuta's in the ring. Darby has to break the scorpion death hold. PAC picks up a baseball bat. Ref is distracted. Baseball bat to the noggin on Darby Allin. PAC slides it out. Is he going to pin him here? Darby Allin. 1, 2, 3. PAC pins Darby Allin with help from Yuta and the baseball bat. You're a winner. The opening bout of Full Gear. Kind of a snoozer, in my opinion. PAC with the W over Darby Allin. What the fuck are we doing here? Come on back.